Guys, so the potato cleanse is over. Yesterday was the last day. If you want to go watch yesterday's video, I talk about what I'm going to be eating after the potato cleanse. But today, this video is basically going to be about results because that's what you guys want to hear. During this 30-day process, I can definitely say that it's been a very rewarding experience. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about food and how much I should be eating, and how much I really use food to just fill gaps of time. Like how much I use it when I'm bored, or when I'm sad, or when I'm stressed out, or just when I have nothing else to do and I want to distract myself with food, like making recipes and just eating in general. This cleanse has really helped me a lot just to recognize those times and be like, because I think when you're only eating potatoes, it's, food it's not as intriguing because it's just like you're eating one thing. So it's not like you can just go piddle around in the kitchen and find whatever you want and just eat to fill time. So that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned from these 30 days. I've also learned that I can eat a very simple diet and be very satisfied. I never ever realized how satisfying potatoes were until I did this 30 days, because they're so much more filling than any other food that I've ever had, and I will definitely be eating lots more of them in the future. I really didn't eat that many before this. I would have like maybe 1 or 2 a week, and having 100 a week has definitely made me realize that like I can eat potatoes and they're just so much more satisfying than eating like rice or something like that. And there's just so many different ways to make them as well. I think that I honestly will do this again in the future, but I probably won't be going for like 30 days. I would do it more in short spurts of like 3 to 5 days or something like that. But I really did feel very good pretty much the entire time on the cleanse. Obviously towards the end I got kind of sick of potatoes, only because I was nearing the end of the cleanse and thinking about other foods and thinking about what I was gonna eat when I was done with this. And the funny thing is, this morning when I woke up to make breakfast, I actually went and like started making potatoes. And then I was like, wait, I don't have to eat potatoes today. And then it was just kind of like all these thoughts were coming through my head, and I'm like, what should I eat? I could eat this, I could eat that, and I could eat whatever. And it's just so simple eating just potatoes, because it's like you don't have to ever think about food. You're like, well, what am I gonna eat for my next meal? Potatoes. So it really takes your mind off of food and it gets you thinking about other things in your life. And really, I think the biggest thing is it shows you how much you really rely on food and thinking about food as like a pastime, really. Anyways, I'm gonna share with you guys my results now. So when I started, I was 138 pounds. Today I was 132 pounds. So the last time that I weighed in, I actually weighed 132 pounds. So I didn't lose anything or any inches in the last week, which I don't know why. I guess I just didn't, which is fine. But during the cleanse, I ended up losing 6 whole pounds, and I lost 2 inches off of my waist. I'm gonna flash a before and after picture here now, which I don't really see like a gigantic difference, but I do notice that like my waist is smaller and my arms are a little bit smaller and my legs are a little bit smaller. But so I lost 2 inches off my waist, 1.5 inches off of my hips, 1/2 inch off of my thighs, and 1/2 inch off of my arms. And obviously, if you can tell from the photo, I've gotten a lot of sun between the two. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this to anyone who is struggling with like emotional eating, or using food as just something to fill time or fill boredom, and you don't really know like how much to eat. I get a lot of comments from people, especially girls, that are saying like, I don't know how much I should be eating. I can never ever stop when I'm full. Like I just don't know how much really fills me up or how much I need for my energy or anything like that. This is a great way to figure that out, because once you start eating potatoes for like the first 4 days, you're you're gonna start to really get in the rhythm of eating them, and you're not going to be using them to like fill a void, because you can only make them so many different ways. And when you cut out all the fat, you cut out all the other items that you could add in, like beans, legumes, and rice, and oats, and all that kind of stuff, and you're just eating potatoes, like they don't become as intriguing. And the recipes, they're very good recipes that everybody has contributed to the potato cleanse and the group, but honestly, like at the end of the day, you're just eating potatoes, and it's not going to fill really like an emotional need. So I highly recommend this cleanse to anybody who's struggling with that. and I really hope that you guys enjoyed my journey. I'm not going to be doing any more food challenges in the near future. I might do like a fitness challenge and then show you guys the results from that, but I'm just gonna take it easy for like a month. I'm going to Portland at the end of March, and I just want to like eat normal for a while. This whole cleanse was just an experiment. It's just something that I've always wanted to do, and why not document it on YouTube for people to see and to inspire other people to eventually hopefully go vegan and not be afraid of potatoes. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you guys tomorrow.